What's going on, guys? It's Greg from East Coast Eyes, and last night was the PLL Waterdogs expansion draft, and so I have my special PLL Waterdogs analyst, Milo, here. He's got the inside scoop, also a cool PLL Waterdogs collar here, so I figured who would know better inside the mind of the Waterdogs than our special analyst. So we're going to run you guys through their draft picks and give you guys what I thought. I obviously did a mock draft beforehand, and I got only 4 of them right. So I was less than 30%, which is not very good. So they were way off from what my picks would have been. So we're going to break down kind of what my picks were and what we think of the picks. But we'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments as we get ready for the season. It's coming up sooner than we think. So first off, let's start with what I got right. I picked Brody Merrill, Ryan Drenner, Ben Reeves, and Connor Kelly to all be on the team. So obviously the 3 Whip Snakes attackmen all went on there. Brody Merrill was one of the original picks. It was an interesting format because no one else was really picking. It was just them picking 18 players in a row. So they had it ranked as top picks and they had them 1 through 18. But number 1 pick wasn't more important than the number 18 picks. I don't know what order the coach decided to put them in, but just because Connor Kelly was the number 1 overall pick doesn't mean that he's the most important player or was who they wanted the most. It was just the way that they introduced him. So there's a lot of people saying that, you know, people were too late in the draft or someone should have been picked already, but it didn't really matter what order they were in because they were all going to get picked to the team anyway and no one was going to steal them. So a couple of the biggest snubs, one that you guys had that I snubbed from my list and then the Waterdogs didn't pick up either was Jack Kelly in goalie. Pretty much the talk was he was the best goalie on the board, and they did not go with Jack Kelly, which was really surprising. Another one, all the comments were about Sergio Salcido. Everyone thought that he would absolutely get picked up probably early. It was pretty much between him and Drenner of who they thought was going to be the first pick. Salcido did not get picked up. He returns to the Redwoods. That was a big surprise, but a big up for the Redwoods. Milo, your thoughts on this? Okay. One thing that I really liked that the Waterdogs did is they picked up 4 Whip Snakes offensive players. So you take that recipe that led to a championship. They've got attack, Drenner and Reeves, and then midfield, Snyder and Kelly can flip to attack as well. So putting that 4-pack together, they've already got some chemistry. They already won a championship together. So I think that was really smart to keep a group of guys instead of trying to build a whole new team chemistry out of nowhere. They got a little group there on the offense that kind of run together. Do you want to say something? Just staring at me like you want to say something. Oh, you're a big Ryan Drenner fan? Me too, man. Glad to see him go. He looks good in purple. Did you see our mock-up? It looked nice. It looked good. Okay. Well, the talent has left. Are you going to come back up, or are you done? All right, well, whatever. I'll just finish the video myself, I guess. Thanks for your help. All right, the next thing I really liked was the picks of Ipe and Conrad. I think that those two, Conrad would obviously get up and down the field, did it in the national championship, and Ipe proved himself to be the fastest player in the whole PLL. So those two are going to help him cover the field, transition end to end, and run a lot of transition goals, which is really important in the PLL. That short shot clock means that ball is going up and down the field fast, and those two are going to help him get there. So some more things to think about. They didn't necessarily have to draft a complete team because there's 2 more drafts. So you've got the new entry draft, and I have no idea what players are going to be in that. You've got essentially free agents, but you've also got maybe some transfers from the MLL. And we as the public don't know whose MLL contracts could possibly be up. Maybe it's Pinnell, maybe it's Thompson, maybe it's Heacock, maybe it's Cochran, but there's some really good players over in the MLL whose contracts might be up and might end up in that entry draft. So there's still some really good players on the board that could get picked up later. And then obviously you've got the college draft where you can still pick up a great faceoff guy. I mean, this is a loaded college draft. So you didn't need to have a complete team coming out of these protected rosters or the expansion draft because you've got 2 more drafts where you can fill in the rest of your roster and make some really great picks. Oh, now you want back, huh? Come on. All right, so that wraps it up. What we thought of the Waterdogs draft picks. Let us know down in the comments who you would have picked and who you thought was a big snub, and we'll get ready for that entry draft and that college draft and get you guys in touch with coverage as that gets closer. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't, and have a great day.